live. Maybe this will be better. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Sleepy Idol, a little bar on 13th and Crenshaw, where you can sit back, relax, and talk K-pop with your friends. We have a lot to talk about today, including why BTS is ditching the Grammys, Cat's Eye's return with Animal, and much more. But as always, before we get started, Jazz, how have you been?
Good. I won't say
but
tired.
Not tired. I was gonna say
no, I am tired because I actually went to the gym again today. Like usually, I used to go to the gym on Wednesdays, and I stopped because I don't like going after work, and I moved it to just the weekends. But since I won't be here on the weekend, I was like, I have to find another time. So I went to the gym today, and now I'm tired, and my legs hurt, my arms hurt. I realize I don't have very strong grip. And it's like, yeah, I don't. Like the first time I did like my workout, like I get like a new, what's it called? Like not schedule, but like I get 2 workouts, like 2 days worth of a, what do you call it?
Splits, like how they split like between like your shoulders or like leg day.
Not really. It's kind of like, I think I do like a mix of everything. It's just like a regular routine, I guess. I get 2 routines for one day and another for the other day. And since I go on the weekend, so it's like Saturday and Sunday, the first time I did this, my grip, my hands were like, they felt so raw. Because like for some reason this workout like routine thingy is just like a lot of heavy weights and holding them. And like while I can hold the weights technically with my arms or whatever, it's like my hands just, it gives out, especially like these 2 fingers. It's got like, they die immediately, and it's just like me hanging on to like with like just 3 fingers on a 55-pound barbell thingy, and I'm like, oh my gosh, please stop. So like, yeah, that first week was not good, and now I use straps because that helps you hold it, and it doesn't make it so much of your grip. But today the trainer was like, I want you to work on your grip though, and I was like, I don't want to though. I think I'm fine. I think I don't need to. When am I ever going to hold 55 pounds of anything with my hands?
I feel like we had like a conversation. I forget what was happening, but it was like something where like your pinky was doing something.
Oh yeah, I like this pink, and it's the same pinky. I think I just don't have strength in these 2 fingers. I don't know what happened, but it was when we were doing touch.
Oh yeah.
And like for some reason this pinky was like, now it's better because it's still kind of weird.
Oh, it's working.
Like,
see,
it's because like I have to like make sure this finger doesn't go all the way in. Otherwise, it's like if I do that, it bends. Yeah, and it hurts. I think something's off about whatever this
the situation.
Yeah,
sorry, I have to real.
I think I was born this way.
With glass skin and glass bones, or paper skin and glass bones. Sorry. Oh. Oh my god. Okay.
Did it freeze on your screen too? And
yeah, I was like, I looked like I was like.
I mean, I think you look prettier than that.
Thank you. I'll take it. Oh, what I wanted to say is that recently, because I would always exercise with gloves, and my brother recently was like, yeah, if you exercise with gloves, then you're not building your grip strength. But I also don't want like calluses. But I recently stopped.
You are
exercising. I feel like it's like not as much like the gloves, like if they have the little grippy thingies on it, they like help. So
I think it just, yeah, I guess, but it's still like you're still using your fingers. Like it's not like what I use is like it's like it's making it so I'm using my wrist more, and it's like pulling on my wrist more than my hands. But I feel like with gloves, it's still your hands. So I don't know. In my head, I would think it wouldn't be as bad. Like I'm still
I
building
think that's
something.
true, but it definitely felt different when I stopped using gloves. I just really hate that.
Well, it hurts.
Yeah. The proof, y'all, that I go to the gym once a year.
It makes me feel
Okay,
like
now
a kid again.
Oh yeah.
I used to do the monkey bars a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say monkey bars down. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Tala says not jazz and unconscious pinky up stand. Well, yes, she stands pinky up. She stands normally.
I was standing since I was born, I guess. Came out with my pinky like, whoop.
You hear that, Icons? That's their name, right? Icons? Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear that, Icons? Also, the chat, everyone's in deep. Hey, Andre. Hey, Tal. Hey, Gordy. How's everyone doing? Wait, somebody said something about sounds like a webcam mic. Not the mic acting up. Wait, am I? Okay, maybe it works now. Is it better now? Maybe I didn't ever correctly set my mic, and I didn't. What about now? Does it sound better?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, I tried to tell you. I said, like, it sounds like you're in a room. Like, I can't describe it.
Yeah.
But it just sounds like the echoes of the room.
Well, when you said that, I was like, well, I'm in a room, so maybe
I
that's
know,
correct.
which is why I gave up, because I was like, I don't know how to like describe it more than that. It sounds like.
Oh my God. I hate streaming. I love streaming and I love you guys, but oh my God, the tech side of streaming. One of the things, my goal is to get, I don't know, some type of producer or some person to monitor the stream, because that would be so great. If somebody, like, if my mic starts working or any of our mics start working or blah, 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 there's somebody who'll be like, got it, hack the mainframe, punch you in the face. Just kidding. We don't do violence here. And then, like, you know, fix it. That would just be my dream. Like
that whole thing.
People.
They actually punch her, and then they're like, "Wait, never mind. We don't do that here."
They punch Susan. She tries to swing back, and they're like, "Violence is not the answer."
Like, why would you do this?
Calm down.
It's too brutal. She's like, what?
Exactly. She's like, you slander me every day in this podcast, so actually, calm down. And I'm like, okay, touche.
That's why she got top 5.
What was I gonna say? Oh, Jazz mentioned that we will be somewhere this weekend. Do you want to tell them where, Jazz? At the Quarters concert.
Oh, imagine. First of all, are they even here yet?
I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I think it's the 6th. Okay, do y'all want to see us do reconnaissance at the Quarters concert? 1's for yes, 2's for yes.
What?
Reconnaissance at the Quarters concert. They're coming to, I don't know. Well, remember when like people were saying that the concert is a flop shop because they're like, they're performing the same 7 songs 8 times. Yeah. So we should do reconnaissance.
What's reconnaissance?
Like espionage. We gotta get the scoop. We gotta get the tea.
See, I'm not very educated. I was like, where are we going with this? I was like, I need a thesaurus, a dictionary.
I might not be using that correctly, so to be fair, but okay, wait, they're saying we should. That might be fun. Now, we will be the oldest people there by a mile, but that's fine, okay? You know?
I also think we'd be arrested. I feel like that's what you secretly want, guys. They're like, we actually want to see you on the news. I see that.
Are old people just not allowed at their concert at all? I'm so confused.
No, you said infiltrate.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I was gonna say
we have to get tickets if we just walk in.
Maybe
You're definitely arresting us.
Let me see if I have any contacts in my like old K-pop Rolodex of anyone who can hook us up with
Martin.
Like, a part. Who the hell? Oh.
I was like, what? So we're gonna go into a concert and know nobody. Who the heck is that? Cortis. I don't like that.
Cortice. Stop, because I know the Cortice fans will find us and be like, you and Matt Proxy are trying to drag them. No, listen, I love fashion and I love Go. I almost forgot it.
You
And
also like
Jazz
Red
loves
Red.
Red Red. Yeah,
No, that's
exactly.
you.
You like Red Red. I think Red Red's okay. Like, I
Green,
appreciate it more. Is
the
it
whole
Green Green or
album.
Red Red?
It's
Is
Red
there a
Red,
song
but
called
the
Green
album
Green?
I think is Green Green.
Listen,
You know
y'all.
this. You're the
Do
top
I?
fan.
Oh yeah, that's true. Top fan. Okay, wait. Infiltrate the concert and show the children better group to stand. Stop! I feel like Cortis is a fun group to stand regardless. They make some fun songs. I know that they get dragged every other weekend, but hey, that's neither here nor there. Actually, did we ever talk about that situation?
Oh no.
Oh.
Like the one with the rapper?
Yeah.
No.
And
Because
we
I still
never
don't
will.
know who exactly that guy is. I just know that he existed and he was like, what they doing? I don't know. He was just going off on Instagram or something.
I don't know the extent to him dragging them, but I know it was a situation where Martin Scorsese from Quarters, he had, I guess, put up like, these are the songs I listen to. These are like my songs that are on my playlist. And one of the songs was a song by this underground rapper called Matthew Proximity. It's like his name is Matt Proxy. I don't want his fans. I don't want him to drag me too. But so his fans in, usual K-pop fashion went, I guess, over to Matt Proximity and was like, hey, Cortis recommended you. We're here from Cortis. And so he was like, oh, snap, let me stream them. And then he was like, never mind, their songs are trash. And then because he said that, their fans started dragging him. And then he was like, why are y'all dragging me? And then but okay, it was deeper than that. I don't want to like say anything because I don't know the specifics, but basically they were mad because he was like, I don't like this music. And then he was like, also, they're culture vultures, they're ripping off of like underground songs. And then his Cortis fans were like, your songs are actually trash, so I don't know why you're even talking. And so it was like back and forth, and then it just like ended. So he was mocking K-pop, they're mocking him. It became a mess.
Why did he? Okay. If someone recommends you, why the heck would you come back and be like, actually, I don't even like that. Trash. Don't recommend me. Keep my name out of your mouth. Like, what? Like, just say nothing. Just say thank you. And just move on. You don't have to listen to their music. You just be like, oh my gosh, thank you. Cool. I don't know who they are, but cool. Thanks.
Okay, I'm of 8 Mile, right? I think he did too much. He could have just been like, I don't like this music. Thanks for the recommendation. He didn't even actually have to say thank you, because that's actually one of the things that I will say sometimes is a bit maybe a little uncomfortable when it comes to fans, because I think that is the expectation. Like, you should be so grateful that this artist recommended you. And while that is true, because I think most artists are trying to like expand their horizon, I do think a lot of the times when it can be a situation where it's like you get fans, how do I say this without invoking the name of another group? You get like okay, let's say there was group A. Okay, let's just use Cortis. So say Cortis recommends Matthew Proximity's song, and their fans are like, okay, Cortis recommended us, that's why we're here. And he's like, great. He's like, okay, like I have this next song, nobody cares. I have this other song, nobody cares. But then they are like, oh, did you see that Cortis just released? Are you going to react to it? Like, I feel like sometimes it can bring around the wrong types of people who are only really interested in you due to your relation to the group that they actually like, and not true fans. And while it could get you a couple more streams and stuff, I feel like sometimes when you start to get like a social media page that's now flooded with somebody else's fans that are really only there because their fave recommended you, it can kind of dilute who's actually interested in you. And sometimes that can get frustrating. And then also, if you then act a way that new fan group or those fans don't like, then they'll come for you and they don't even like you that much. You know what I mean? So sometimes it can like put you on the radar of people that don't really care about you, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So like maybe, so I don't know, it can sometimes be a little like, maybe even a little entitled, how like fans will come over and be like, Cortis said this, look how much like attention there's getting you, blah, blah, blah. And it's just kind of like, well, yeah, I'm grateful, but like, I don't need to be indebted to them. And then every time they release something, react to it. And so I don't know, maybe I'm referring to a different situation and I'm applying it to this one, but I could see why maybe somebody's like, okay, I don't even like them that much. So thank you. Bye-bye.
I get that. I just think that I wouldn't just not say anything.
Mm,
And then they'd
that's
probably
fair.
go away.
That's true.
I just wouldn't even respond then. Unless they actually spoke to me like Cordis, then I'd be like, I guess I have to say something. But like if it's just fans in the comment section, maybe I might say like, thank you. Like, oh, cool.
Mhm.
But then that would probably be the end. And especially if they started just spamming, Cordis just did this, Cordis just that, I'd probably then end up, I don't know, like kind of, is it suppressing the comment, those types of comments or something? Like making sure like they get like, not even, I don't know if you can make it so that they just get lower in your comments or something. I don't know. Like I would just kind of ignore that rather than be like, well, they suck. And actually, I think like, I don't know. I just wouldn't even go further into it. I don't know.
This guy stinks. No, that's true. You don't want to like agitate them to then like be up your butt in a different way, you know? So that does make sense. But I also think because he's like an underground artist, he has like a lot less to lose. So he's like, let me just drag them. I don't know. I have some time in between my lunch break. So
I guess, yeah. That's true.
Tal says, he said, take me off your playlist, girl. You stink.
That's That are hurt. I think that's what is kind of sad is like if you actually like this person true. And then it's like you consider them like, oh, I like an idol of yours, and then they're like, well, your music stinks. Also, like you're racist or something. Like I'd be like, what? I just like your music. Dang. Okay. Now I know.
Well, can I say actually? Let me read some comments. Gordy says, at least he kept it real since instead of fake liking K-pop for clout. I feel like that's good too. I will always think one of the most cringiest things I ever saw was when it was like, when Jungkook was like in love with Charlie Puth and he would like, sing his songs and everyone would get so excited and they're like collab. And they had that one collab where they were all off pitch. And then there was this one
with BTS.
Yeah. And then there's this one time.
By himself.
I think Jungkook was the only one who was on pitch during that performance, but that's neither here nor there. I think it was like Charlie Puth released something and like he tweeted at it and he was like at Jungkook look. And it was so clear that he just wanted to rile up Jungkook fans. So they like it had nothing to do with Jungkook. I know we know that Jungkook was a fan or is a fan or whatever, but it was just very much like I want to somehow engage with BTS, this new single, even though they have nothing to do with it. So let me publicly tweet Jungkook look to be able to rile some type of, I don't know, attention. And I was like, that just seems kind of like, I don't know, user coded. I don't know.
I guess. But Charlie Puth is also, I don't know, pretty popular.
That's true.
I feel like it doesn't really, I don't know. Did that do much? Like if he didn't do that, would anything have changed?
I guess it trended on not TikTok. TikTok wasn't a
what
thing
song
at that point. Twitter. I forget. It was something. I don't think it was anything like that went on to be like it wasn't like attention or anything like that. I think it was when he was kind of in his flop era kind of a bit. But like it just kind of screamed like I want his fans to engage in this. So let me like say some random thing. And I was like, oh, that's I don't know. That came off as a little cringy to me. So, but yeah. Let's read some more comments and then we can move on to the next topic. I feel like these youngins really take things way too far. If someone even just says their songs aren't their taste. Yeah. I feel like that's like a lot of K-pop fans though. Like a lot of fans of different, like a lot of stans of different artists. Like I feel like Taylor Swift stans can be the same way sometimes if you don't think that she's like a really great songwriter or whatever. So
well, that's anybody with a big fandom.
Yeah, that's true.
Say anything about Beyonce, which honestly, if you say anything about Beyonce, what are you saying? I don't know. I'm not even like in the beehive, like, but like, my gosh. But if you say anything bad, it's like you're crazy. They even did like an SNL skit about it.
Oh, that was so funny. The Beegency.
So it's like, Yeah. So it's like I feel like it's just a big fandom type of thing where it's like there's always like so many bodyguards built into
Mhm.
the fandom.
Yeah. Which is like, I feel like in certain ways fans can chill. Like even in this instance, I don't know. People always talk about like PR and manager fans. I kind of teeter between like maybe they're just, expressing, hey, our favorite artist, is showing you some love, so we want to show you some love. But then also I just feel like I don't know, like I don't know if it was requested that this Matt guy like listen to Cortez's song or something, but I feel like sometimes just let the connections happen if they're going to connect. Don't
Yeah.
like, you don't have to have a hand in it as a fan. Like it's not your responsibility. Just
Yeah.
enjoy what your artist has to offer and what they might share with you. You don't have to take it upon yourself to like try to network for them or whatever. So
Yeah.
but yeah, so that was a mess. But yeah, so catch us at Cortez. Keep your phones down or else. Tor, what if they
I'll
named
have
it?
my phone up.
We're gonna get jumped. Actually, so
It feels
is
like
everyone else.
was it reverse psychology? I don't know.
Maybe.
I
They
think my
want
phone's
you to
gonna
have
be
your
up the whole
phone.
time. In fact, I'm bringing the iPad.
Oh no!
Like, hey.
I'm like, okay, for the senior citizens in the back, shout out to them.
Put it all the way up.
With the iPad. Yeah. Okay. So, okay, what do we want to talk about first? BTS or Cat's Eye?
I guess since we're already talking about BTS, kind of.
Okay. So, BTS said, "Hell no, we won't go." So a couple of weeks ago, we mentioned how the Grammys kind of shook the table because they introduced that in the next Grammys they'd be having a new category called Best Asian Pop, which it's Asian pop, but they specified like C-pop, J-pop, and K-pop, right? So it's this new category that's supposed to celebrate Asian music, K-pop, C-pop, and J-pop, and it will award the best in
But
that
quick
genre.
question. I feel
Mhm.
like when I read it, it said including those three. Is it like, was it just exclusively those three, or is it just like those were the examples and that
I
means there's
think
more?
I think you're right because I feel like that would be very, very, very close-minded to just have C-pop,
Yeah.
K-pop, because then make it an East Asia pop and go like, like those aren't the only
Yeah.
Asian countries. But maybe because all three of those genres or music categories, I guess, seem to be having like a big renaissance, I guess. Like they're very popular. So maybe it was just an example. That was actually something I wanted to check, whether the wording was including or specifically those. So
Yeah.
that's good to clarify. But it seems like maybe those were just the examples, which honestly is kind of interesting because with this like new development, I had a lot of thoughts. But yeah, so they introduced this category and a lot of people had a lot to say. Mostly a lot of the conversation ended up surrounding BTS and how they just released their big comeback after being on hiatus for a while because they all had to go to the army. Swim, it's doing numbers, it's doing pretty good, like, just like the songs off of it. They're releasing music videos. Are they set up to finally get this Grammy that, they've clearly had interest in ever since they kind of started catching the eye of the American public, like back in 2018? But with this new category, it seems like it would be a way for the Academy to reward BTS without giving them something too big. So they would basically be a lock for this category anytime they release. But because of that, they would still come to the award, maybe perform, but they would never really be up for like the larger awards. And so there was just like a lot of conversation about that. And I think it's pretty legit. A lot of people brought up a lot of other subcategories like the Latin categories. I think they made I'm not sure if it was a Afro beats or just African music category they made because Tyler won that within the past couple of years. And just all these kind of like subgenre categories that are very linked to different like cultures, and whether those conversations, if that's just like making sure those people come but don't get the big awards. Somebody also mentioned that I think was really interesting. I didn't realize this, but apparently they made for country music after Beyonce won Best Country Album the following year, they split country into like modern and traditional. So now that's two separate categories, and a lot of people.
What's the difference?
I guess one is if you look like Beyonce or
When's the
Shabuzi.
picture
Like, I don't
is
know.
modern, I guess. And traditionals, whiskey, whiskey.
I really don't know, but I was
Almadara.
like, that seems shady. But yeah, we
Interesting.
finally recently got some statements from BTS. They actually, it very much gave protest because they all took to their Twitters, their Instagrams to post stories essentially announcing that they're not submitting to this year's Grammys. And one translation says, we have, or translated by Jim Lovely, is this how you pronounce it? Says, we decided not to enter Grammys this year. We hope that our music can be heard and loved for the music itself rather than being divided by region or language. We thank Army and everyone who is always with us. So yeah, it looks like they all posted the same thing. So yeah, what were your initial thoughts when you saw this, linked up simultaneous posts from all BTS announcing that they're not going to submit Swim for consideration for the Grammys?
Is it bad that I was like kind of thinking like, well, at least someone else can win? I don't know.
You said
like,
bye.
I get it. Like, it's good for them. I get the sentiment. I don't know. I hope people don't get mad at other people that do still send in their stuff, because I feel like it's still the Grammys and it's still a good award and it's still going to get people like exposure. Yeah. So now that BTS isn't in it, I feel like BTS is already known. They already have it, like have the people and their fans. I feel like it's going to be nice for someone else to win. So I don't know, like it'll be good for whoever wins, hopefully. So that was I feel like my first thought, kind of. And I also was kind of like, I don't know. I just was kind of like, I understood why they chose not to. But I kind of also was like, if this category didn't exist, I don't think they were going to win this year. Like, as big as Swim is, I don't think it was like Grammy winning. Like, I don't know. Like, I could see it winning like Billboard awards. I can see it winning like those types of awards. But for Grammys right now, I'm trying to think of who this year. But like, I don't know. Swim just didn't make I was gonna say splash, but that's not. Like, I don't know. If I talk to people at work or like to my family, I don't think they know what Swim is. And so like to me, but at the same time, I didn't really know what Wildflower was. So I don't know if that.
That's true. That's fair. I mean, there's definitely
but
categories.
I knew Billie Eilish, I guess. I don't know. I knew it existed. It's just not the song I would have picked.
Interesting. But is it like you knew it existed because it was Billie Eilish, who, because of previous work and just like being a force within like music and pop culture zeitgeist, she automatically gets like a consideration? Shouldn't BTS like basically get a similar type of thing where it's like they've been around long enough, they're big enough, they've had enough hits that they should automatically kind of be considered?
I was gonna say, what other hits besides like Butter and Dynamite in the last like 5 years? I feel like when was
they've
Butter?
been like
I know they were away, but I mean, like, I feel like, I don't know, that was kind of the last thing. I feel like Billie Eilish has been around for a while and she's had like multiple things. I don't know. It might be me being biased because I liked that album. But I also didn't like that she won because it felt like you didn't get that last year. Yeah. So here you go. I don't like those types of awards. But even then, I don't know. When I see the list of songs, maybe I might change my mind and be like, maybe Swim should be up there. I don't know. But right now I'm like, I can't, it's not giving Grammy like best song at least. Like I can see it
Like,
winning like
not even a
something else.
nomination.
I can see it maybe getting a nomination actually. Like I can't. What are the categories? It's best song, best
Record, song, album, artist. That's the top like big four. And please don't ask me what the difference between record and song are.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, wait, records
Yeah, I
like
don't.
with the. It's like actually like the people, right?
Oh, that wrote the
That
song.
did the
But I
record.
feel
Yeah,
like
like the producers and all that, and then
they would get
song
that
is
for
like the
both,
singer.
though.
Oh,
Maybe. I mean,
because
I
I thought
guess.
like when didn't Snooze win like record, and then Leon Thomas went up.
I think that's right. For me, I assumed everyone who participated gets it, but I know that there's like specific like performance related Grammy nominations, and I would assume that it's only the person who actually like sang or performed an instrument or what have you on the album that would be awarded. Let me call into our Grammy hotline, to our Grammy correspondent. Yeah, John, are you? Yeah, okay.
What songs came out this year? Oh, Ella Langley. I feel like I don't know that.
The way
song.
I've never heard any of her music, but
I've never heard this song in my entire life. But she might get.
It's giving industry plan. I'm sorry. How was EXO not nominated for Crown?
Stop. I just have never heard that song in my entire life. Like not even on the radio. And I listen to the radio. So I'm like, where is this Choose in Texas song? But
so industry plants. I'm just kidding.
So you know what? Swim should be nominated. In fact, let it win over Choose in Texas. Because at least I've heard Swim. Because I could ask my parents and my family, and my friends, have they heard Choose in Texas? And they'd probably respond the same thing as they would with Swim. Who am I?
See,
No,
I see. That's the thing. Like, I can't. The thing is, I feel like the first thing is to be like, okay, the song's that big. But I feel like there's so many instances in the Grammys where it wasn't necessarily the biggest song that got nominated or the person. Like, they're always fighting the girls in Best New Artist because one year it will be somebody that's like as pervasive as like I don't know, to make the Stallion reason, like somebody that's very clearly very popular, or it'll be the instance where Justin Bieber lost to, I think her name is Esmeralda. Like, it's like,
oh my gosh, yeah.
There's no like concrete, so it's like, and I think because of that, like Beck and Beyonce. I think it was the.
Is that
Beyonce or Lemonade?
I just remember being like, "Who the heck is that?"
Yeah,
where did that come from?
It changes up, so I can't even be like, "Oh, well, they're not as," because sometimes that doesn't matter to the. That's why I feel like I'll say a couple things because people are making corrections. Crystal corrected. There isn't an artist of the year. That's correct. It is Best New Artist. That's part of the big four. So Best New Artist, Song of the Year, Record of the Year, and Album of the Year. They also clarified Song of the Year is for songwriters only. Record of the Year is for performers and producers. Oh. Nice. Yeah.
Wait. I would think the producers would go with the songwriters. That's interesting.
I was actually looking into like song construction, and there's a lot of like very intricate ways of how people get paid and how you get a credit and stuff. It's very, very intricate. And then in terms of the new category, Kamimi said, "Hey, I think they never specified if it was all Asia or just those countries. Unfortunately, I don't think they actually care to be more inclusive." I saw, and I didn't do research on this, but somebody said that like they consulted K-pop companies about when they were I don't know if that's true. I read that on Reddit, but I was like, if that's true, what about the other companies that exist in Asia? That would be a mess.
Oh, sorry.
Andre says, "Oh yeah."
Is that the same thing that you clicked? I don't know.
Yeah, I think I was gonna click this one next. So.
Okay. Sorry, because it seems like that's the actual wording. The eligible recordings include contemporary popular music originating from or widely recognized within Asian markets, including K-pop, J-pop, and C-pop. That's what I thought. And I feel like people kept excluding the including and making it exclusive.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know if
like
that's just people's not understanding what including means, but
I feel like yeah, that's true. I feel like people, when they saw this, they immediately thought this is so BTS gets a consolation prize. So I think that's why probably people hyper focused on K-pop. But that's like the funny thing that it's like this could be nothing to do with BTS, like, or anything K-pop
Yeah.
related, because it's a whole Asian, category.
Renaissance.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Oh well,
No,
actually, that was true.
yeah, I was like,
I thought you meant
I guess
Beyonce's
it
Renaissance. I was like,
no, no, not Beyonce, just creating the word Renaissance. Apparently,
that didn't exist before Beyonce. You don't say. But yeah, what I did want to say, kind of bouncing off what you say, I will say that I love the fact that if like BTS, because I feel like it's this, been this whole thing, BTS organically gets this attention in America, they try for the Grammys, it doesn't work, then they're like, okay, let's play by the Grammys rules. That's where you get like the Dynamite, the Permission to Tango, the Butter, and it still's like not enough like to win. And so I feel like a lot of artists are constantly struggling with not getting, recognition from a lot of these like award-winning music bodies, and like not just BTS, but like Nicki Minaj. There's all these artists that are just like, why am I being snubbed? But I feel like this is good, because I feel like one of the things that always frustrates me is that they'll like talk about how the Grammys don't mean anything, talk about how it's unfair, talk about blah, but then they still show up. And I will say, I know some artists, there's probably some company mischief where like the company is still submitting on their behalf because they benefit from the artist winning a Grammy. But it's like, you keep saying you don't like this, you don't like how they run, you don't like how they operate, but you refuse to remove yourself. So I actually think it's very, very awesome that they were like, you know what, we see where this is going and we do not like it, whatever, that may be. So let's just pull ourselves out of the running. Like, to just be like, I'm not going to be this person that's trying to chase Grammy. Like, and I think it's very, very, what makes it very, very interesting is that they vocalized wanting to win a Grammy. Like, we know that not only have they wanted it, but they've moved like they wanted. Like, as much as some people don't like to admit, they've definitely moved like people who are trying to get that Grammy, validation, as a lot of artists do, because it is a big deal. It does open doors. It does like have a level of prestige. So the fact that after being publicly seen, publicly viewed, trying to get a Grammy, they're like, you know what, this is some bullcrap. Let's just enjoy our concert, enjoy our releases, enjoy our fans. We never needed anything else besides the fans, and that's what we need. And honestly, as much as like, it's the Grammys, so there's going to be famous people there, I do think BTS has this very unique ability to bring views and like eyes to things that people otherwise would not care about and just watch on Twitter the next day. So yeah, there is kind of a thing where if they keep going, I feel like Beyonce fans go through this all the time, where it's like she's not getting rewarded to the level that she should be rewarded, but then she'll still have the performances and stuff, so the Beehive will still watch. And it's just like, yeah, give your fans no reason to check in at all, because it's about to be unfair to you, and just like wipe your hands of it. I think that's really cool. But to your second point about like, now that BTS is kind of out of the equation, it opens up the doors for other groups that might be able to be nominated and stuff like that. I do think inadvertently, by basically saying, hey girl, we're not doing consolation prizes today, there is going to be a little bit of like, I mean, people will allow what they allow. I'm sure like fans, if their fave is nominated and win, they'll be happy. But I do think it's going to put this kind of like little bit of like tarnishment on being like, well, this was just me. Like BTS said that this was just some kind of consolation prize. So if you win it, just know you're winning that consolation prize. And even if it's just like stan Twitter fuel, I do feel like those conversations, especially if it's a group like Blackpink winning it, people will be like, oh, you're winning that BTS consolation prize, like, good job. Like, like, I feel like this is gonna be just the state of this is gonna like be the fuel for so many stan wars, depending on what groups win this, which I think is an unfortunate side effect of them being like, we're not for this. But yeah, hopefully if you submit, it's because you're interested, and if you win it, you can like be happy for yourself. But a little bit of
like no matter what, even if like people, BTS fans or whoever, feels petty and says stuff like that, I feel like the Grammys still gives you, I don't know, opportunities probably. And I think that trumps whatever they're saying. So hopefully people see past that, because I feel like that I don't know. It just sounds so petty to be like, it's a consolation prize. Like, okay, what are you talking about? Like, if it's a consolation prize, that means I just didn't get really anything out of it. But if they're getting something out of it, no, it's not a consolation prize. It's something that it's a prize. They won. And now they're reaping the benefits. So I don't know. It just sounds petty. And I hope people block those people out, because that's, I don't know if it's me getting tired of petty fighting, but hearing that just annoys me, because I'm like, if you think that way, please stop. Like, try to think, like, I don't know, try to think more positive, because that doesn't make any sense, to be very honest. Like, it's a consolation prize just because BTS didn't show up. I don't like, it's weird.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, I feel like in like wishful thinking is hoping that everyone just keeps it cordial, but I definitely think, okay, y'all, this is how stan Twitter sick I am. Somebody wins and they're like, oh my God, insert group got a Grammy before BTS. And then it becomes...
and that way of thinking is also, I think that's originally what I was seeing people saying, that like, they were like, oh, people are gonna say like BTS, like they got it before BTS, they're going to be so petty. And it's like, yeah, don't do that either. Stop being petty. Stop. Just, they got a Grammy, move on. Like, already, like, you already know they probably were going to win if they were in that category. So why are you trying to be like, this group won before BTS? They didn't put themselves in. So like, you will never know if they won or not, because they never inserted themselves into the equation. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. So.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna have to hope that K-pop stan Twitter. Yeah.
That's why I don't go on there. Reddit's already enough for me, and it's getting a lot sometimes, because I'm like, y'all, what are we talking about? Like, stop. Like, you're making me angry. And now it
is messy. And it's funny because I'm like, 50 years later, people are still messy as heck. Like, we have learned nothing.
I'm getting too old now. Wake up at 5 a.m.
Honestly, that is just the beauty, though, of being like an older K-pop fan. I can just be like, skip. Like, some of that stuff really used to get me heated, but I don't care that much anymore. So, all right. Speaking of getting heated, I don't know, y'all, I'm running out of transitions. Let's talk about Cat's Eye. Cat's Eye recently returned.
It reminded me of the, you liked, did you say they did something like that too?
Oh, and you come in with the thread.
When I saw it, I was like, "Oh,
love that song."
Stealing from Meow.
Cat's Eye, your days are numbered. Hybe, your days are numbered. Yeah. So Cat's Eye, after their, I mean, some people liked it, some people didn't, but I guess the divided response on Pinky Up, they returned with what I would say a more like traditional pop song in Animal, which was actually, we found out, written by Jazz's fave, Ed Sheeran. So yeah, now we finally have a follow-up to Pinky Up, and you know, I'll, as the resident Ed Sheerite, I'll let you take the floor as to what you feel about Animal.
I can say confidently that I did not know that was Ed Sheeran that wrote it. When I heard it, not even a thought in my head. I was like, okay, decent song. But then I heard Ed Sheeran actually sing it, and I was like, ooh, this is good. And then I was like, let me listen to it again. And actually, it's grown on me. I never didn't like it, but like now I'm like, I like it more, knowing that it's Ed Sheeran. And now when I hear that, I think of Ed Sheeran. But yeah, I think the song is just like, all right. I was telling you before, like when I like just re-listened to it again, like today, I was like, they're missing some ad libs. They were supposed to be going off at the last like part. Like there should have been like screaming and yelling. I don't know, Laura and Sophia just going back and forth at the end. But there was like only like 2 ad libs, and then the song just kind of dwindled out, and I was just like, it's missing stuff.
Yeah, I agree. I think not only the ad-libs, but I was telling you before, like I feel like the chorus kind of falls flat. And funny enough, when I heard Ed Sheeran sing it, I was like, okay, this sounds more lively. Like I don't, and it's crazy because like Laura and Sophia, very good at singing. I think, does Megan sing a verse too? Or a chorus too?
She
I know.
might.
Yeah, whoever was singing it, I just feel like the energy wasn't there. Like it just really was a song that like meandered a bit and then ended. And I feel like, yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. If we did have more explosive like ad libs to finish it off, you could at least get like that proper like building to the end of the song. But
Yeah.
it did really fall flat. And there was a TikTok I saw where somebody compared this release schedule of Pinky Up and Animal to the duo of Gnarly and Gabriella, where it was like a song that's shocking, that's going to have a lot of people talking, maybe even have a lot of people hate them because it's so divisive,
Ah.
and then settle with that attention, now settle into a more traditional, I was about to say K-pop, but traditional pop song that is easier on the ears and is more like gen pop friendly, you know. But I feel
Yeah.
like Gabriella was catchy and had a lot more, I think, character to it. Even the music video, I think, of Gabriella was much better than this one, which kind of was all over the place. Like they even had like Jessica Alba versus the Demi Moore cameo.
That's true.
So I just feel like though it was not, it's falling a lot. Like I think Pinky Up did not make the splash that Gnarly did, and this song is just not giving like in the way that Gabriella did. Like the dance isn't even that gaggy. Like what is Katsai without a gaggy dance? I'm scared. What are you doing?
I would say,
Grant
yeah.
and Sohei?
I was gonna say, like, I think now that you can like said the schedule is kind of the same, I'm like, Gabriella and this song to me are kind of same level. So I'm waiting and I'm hoping that this means that there's a Game Boy level song on the album because that's where I want to be. Gabriella, I
to
kind
not
of was just
promote
like,
it.
okay, this is okay. I like it. It's pop. They're singing more. And then I feel the same way about Animal. But Game Boy, even though there's not a lot of singing in that either, there's not like they're going off or doing anything. I don't know what it is about Game Boy, but it's just like, to me, just one of their best songs.
Truly pop
it's so good.
Yeah. Well, I feel like with Game Boy, it's that type of genre that everyone wants so much, like the R&B pop. Like the R&B pop, very light, very cute. I think despite the music video essentially being a dance video, I feel like it was really good. Great outfits.
And the dance like illustrated a lot.
Dance was great. Come get your baddie in what's his name? Grant. And so
you can't be saying this and not watch baddies. It's like I don't know, blasphemous. Does this make any sense?
Listen, I watched that one episode of the boy version of Baddies that you.
Okay, well, that was your mistake. You gotta watch Baddies.
I think I've been grandfathered
Bad
into
Boys
being
is
able
like,
to use that face.
I told you one of them dropped a chair on somebody in the reunion.
So
crazy.
I don't know how nobody is jailed for that, but Zeus or whatever network it's on. Your days are numbered. Because somebody will die.
Zeus is in trouble.
Well, there you go. So he can't even monitor what the contracts say.
Exactly.
So we're just doing a whole lot of nothing.
With Natalie. They performed at Coachella.
So the world is a simulation. I don't know what dimension we're in, but I would like to get out of it. Because what even? Like,
Natalie
what?
knows.
She does have some good songs, I will say. She can get a bad chain for her music.
Who?
But nothing else. Not only that I'm doing what I want. Because I do. And
I think because I watch Baddies so much, and that is like 4 minutes of her just doing that opening every episode, followed up by 2 minutes of just shots of like the city. So it's like 6 minutes of just nothing.
When they do that in reality TV.
It's wild. So I got tired of that song. I'll be doing what I want.
Hey,
I'll be doing what I want. Like, girl, stop and start the show.
She has to promote the album or the single, I guess. I don't know.
I'm tired of it now.
All right, jumping into the chat. The only animal I acknowledge is the one by SNSD. Period.
They have a song called Animal?
Yeah. Honestly, I was saying on Twitter, this song kind of gives me Hoot vibes.
Ooh. I was actually thinking, Oh wait, actually no. Oh, I was gonna say Lionheart for some reason.
Interesting. I feel like Lionheart is a bit more cutesy than this.
I think it's the fact that it's like very 50s
Yeah,
type of
yeah.
vibe. Yeah,
I
I
can
think
see that.
I think mostly the outfits reminded me of Lionheart. Maybe I don't know, something about it reminded me of Lionheart.
Yeah, I could see like the outfits. Um, Gordy says, Cat's Eye is on ice in my household until they release the statement. Listen,
Oh,
never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never
it's
gonna
gonna be
get
like
it.
what's his name? Key
Evan.
Bum. Oh no,
Oh,
he actually had an
oh,
announcement. I was gonna say Key Bum from what's it called? Super Junior
Super Junior.
when he went on hiatus and then never came back, and he never will.
And that was so interesting because I feel like he went on Heechel's show and he was like literally in like 2021 and was like, "Hey girls, my truth."
So when are you
Like,
coming back?
oh.
He's like, I've been waiting for 10 years for the call. Where
Like
when's it come back?
he's just like, "Stop playing in my face." No, I was like really sad because in that interview he said that like, well, I forget what he said. Like he left and it was kind of like awkward and people
He's gonna
hated
be an
him for
actor,
it.
right?
Well, yeah, but he literally said, I don't know what the arrangement was, but he was like, "Yeah, I really couldn't do acting stuff or show my face because it was like they were gonna ask me what the heck's up with Super Junior, and like I didn't have anything to say, I guess." I don't know why he did not like formally speak on it or whatever. But like, yeah, so he was like, it ended up like his career didn't really go anywhere because I guess he felt guilty of like promoting as an
Oh.
actor uh after like leaving slash sneaking out. Literally, he snuck out of Super Junior. Like, I don't know if we
Did
could
he?
call it
Did he announce he
leaving.
was on hiatus?
I guess he's sleekerly extended
I feel like
hiatus.
this is more like strange because it's like he just was like, I'm gonna be an actor, and then never acted, and then never came back to Super Junior.
He was like, I want to be nothing.
So,
Bye.
I feel bad because
Okay.
like if he was really that scared, dang, that sucks.
Yeah. He
Because
also
that really
said, which
just
I was
derailed his like
life.
acting career.
And
I
you
wanna say
know,
his whole life.
it derailed my standing career because he was my fave before he left. And then I had to transition to
Really?
Dong Hae
Oh,
out of nowhere.
I like how you like Dong. I like Moonlight. Moonlight is my favorite. Look at us. Beanie.
Okay, true. Look at it. Who would have thought? But you know, I was forced, okay, out of
Not
my
forced.
keep them standing. Then I was confused. I was lonely. I was led astray. But no, it was
like,
weird.
I'm gonna cut my baddie's chain. Like, what the heck is that? What the fudge is this? Like,
No,
get out of my fandom.
no. Okay.
Forced.
Well, I learned to love him, but you know, it was hard because I was new to K-pop. So I was like, okay, I swear this guy was in the group. Where did he go? I didn't really understand. And then I was like, I guess
You're
I'll
like,
let
this is Key Bum, right? Wait, no.
Exactly.
No.
I was like,
Were you? It's like you tapped him on the shoulder. You turned around. You're like, ooh.
I was like,
Okay.
you know what? Sure. Yeah, sure.
This will do.
Please don't leave. But yeah, so a mess. Wait, Andre says, "Ooh, got some news. The Grammy chairman has entered the chat about BTS not submitting for the Grammys. It's a Variety article." Wait, we love a breaking news
Why are
story.
they talking? Now I'm
He's
scared.
probably like,
He's like, so
Jimin,
now
you know what you did.
There's no category. We accept no one except for BTS.
Well, I mean, that is embarrassing. Like, no, I'm dead. You know, I'm serious. Like, I feel like by them saying that, they're basically like, this category is a sham. And so if you're trying to get people hype about the category, I feel like it's like, don't say too much. Oh, wait. Let me see. Variety. Okay, Jody Grayson. Wait. No. Does anyone have the article? Oh, okay. Grammy boss saddened to hear that BTS won't submit. Let me find it. I'm finding it. Hold on. All right. Okay.
Ooh, that is bright.
The way. Okay. Okay, cool.
Why they spell junior with lowercase? Sorry.
Wait, where on the article?
Yeah, they said Harvey Mason Jr., but junior is in lowercase.
Maybe they're like
Typo
junior, and we
already.
mean it. Is this the variety I came to know and love? All right. So they said, wait, why does it keep linking me
I was
to the
gonna say
wrong
that is
thing?
not the one I'm looking at.
Okay, wait. Can you
Who is
Can you
that?
share? I don't know why it like won't let me not.
Let me clean up
do
my.
baby
I have
too.
so many tabs open.
Me too. I'm like, please don't have a social security tab open. Here we go.
Oh gosh. Oh wait.
Facebook is making my John crash out.
Let me. How do I?
Oh. Okay.
Did you find it?
I found it. Yeah. I'm finding it. it. I love how it's like, please consider supporting without ads. Oh,
Not Jared Leto accused.
Not what Jared Leto wants to give his 2 cents.
Oops.
Okay, so it says Grammy CEO Harvey Mason Jr. has issued a statement in response to BTS's decision not to submit. Okay, which they pronounced that. Okay, I am saddened to hear that BTS has chosen not to participate in the Grammy Awards process this year. But as a music creator, I understand and respect their decision, Mason wrote. I do want to clarify something that seems to be getting lost in the conversation. The Asian pop category was created to celebrate the depth, diversity, and extraordinary growth of pop artistry coming out of Asia. The spirit of this new category is to shine a dedicated spotlight on these important artists. More categories mean more artists' work is recognized. It's never to divide, but to expand who is recognized by our 15,000 Grammy voters. I also want to be very clear, submitting music in a genre category such as Asian pop or jazz or country does not exclude an artist from also submitting and being considered for in the general field categories, including Record of the Year, Album of the Year, and Song of the Year. Those categories remain open to any eligible recording, regardless of genre. Recognition in a genre category and recognition in the general field are not mutually exclusive. An artist can absolutely pursue both. We've just okay. So this is just okay. This group is not the first to opt out of Grammys over what they consider to be unfair treatment. Drake, Jay-Z, The Weeknd, and other major stars have opted out at times, often for several years, but Mason has worked to bring alienated artists back into the fold and has usually succeeded. Interesting. So does Mr. Mason's statement change anything, any of the perspectives from your previous thoughts about the situation?
I actually thought that's what the category was created for, but I never really had a problem with the category because I feel like they've always added random categories. And it seems like Bad Bunny won last year, right? Like best album.
Yeah, did he sweep?
And he was like also in the Latin pop. So I feel like it's still possible to do all of that. So that's why I didn't have a problem with it because it seemed like there was no divide, like a clear divide, like you couldn't do one or the other. But it's nice to see an actual statement.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like he has his right to kind of clarify if he feels like it's being construed. So it's good that they spoke out. And I definitely see the point. Like, at the end of the day, only 4 people can win those 4 main awards. So if you don't win those, then it's like, or there's other like general pop categories and things like that. So but for the 4 main ones, if you don't win those, it's kind of like you walk away Grammy-less and you don't really get to be kind of celebrated through the awards. But I guess the more awards you have, the more chances you have to be recognized. So I can definitely see that. But I also can still see like the shadiness of it all because it's like, yes, you can technically get both, but will you actually give them? Like, I don't know. It's kind of like, if I can nominate them this way, I might be less, in order to get everyone an award, I might be less likely to give them a bigger award because it's like, well, they can get this other award kind of thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Like I've always understood why people felt that way. I just feel like
mhm,
I don't know. At the end of the day, to me, it seems like it's a win-win for everyone,
mhm,
kind of. Like, sure, like maybe they are thinking that way, but we don't know if that's what they're thinking. Like, oh, this
mhm,
means you just get this prize. But you now have a Grammy and you
mhm,
have the recognition. It's up to you, I guess, if that fits what your beliefs and your goals are.
mhm.
But to me, I don't know. You can't say for sure that that's why this was added as a category. I don't know.
Mhm.
I
I
don't know.
mean,
I just feel like
I think it's interesting because I don't know. My takeaway from the statement is kind of like, oh, I guess he's right. You don't have to submit for anything you don't want to. So in
mm,
theory, if BTS feels like the Asian Pop Award is like kind of disrespectful or it's like pushing divide and stuff, they could just submit for the big four and call it a day. I'm pretty
true.
sure. So that was actually something interesting that's brought up. But I think ultimately them exercising their right to not submit to anything and not attend if they don't feel like they want to is like, you know, I feel like that's fine. Like that's the best way to kind of
Yeah.
stand up for your beliefs. So
Yeah.
very interesting. Let's see. Okay, I guess I don't have a problem with it, but at the same time, it comes down to the voters. Because if the Asian artists only win in that category and don't get nominated for the big four, then it's sus. That's true. I feel like with making this category, you're gonna get people not even from like the actual awarding, but just from like the nomination list being like, well, they have this Asian specific award, so they don't, it's not as imperative, like from a voter's perspective specifically. It's not from as
Mm,
imperative that they get this big four award. Like, you know. I
yeah.
mean, I imagine they do that with a bunch of awards, even like the smaller awards like pop duo and stuff, where it's like, oh,
Yeah.
well, Ariana Grande got pop vocal performance, so who cares if she gets the
Yeah.
whatever
And
the
what's annoying about these awards is like I just remembered like with the Oscars, how like I think it got released like what people like what the voters were saying about
Mhm.
films and they're like, I didn't even watch this. I just like this person or something. It was just like stupid things and it was
Yeah.
just like this what do you mean you didn't watch the movie? Like why are you even allowed to vote if you didn't watch every
Mhm.
single movie
Yeah.
in this category? Like that doesn't make any type of sense. You shouldn't have
Yeah.
any voting rights. But and if the Grammys are the same, they probably do the same type of weird thinking. Not
Yeah.
even
Was
weird,
it
just like basic thinking.
lazy? Yeah. Was
Yeah,
it the Oscars or the Grammys? I feel like they made a rule where you have to vote in everything or something. You have to vote for everything. I don't know. That might be
it
actually a
probably is
bad
a
thing.
thing.
But like, because I'm
I
also
mean,
thinking
because
like,
there's no way that you can just be like, why would you vote at all if you just didn't even watch everything? If that was a choice.
because they were just like, well, I don't know, I want to keep my membership back. Because like, I'm
It's
also
cutest.
thinking it could start being like, okay, I'm not actually familiar with Asian pop or whatever, like Latin pop, Afro beats or
Mm,
whatever. So I'm just gonna go for the name that I know.
mm.
Because I definitely feel like that was like the thing with like the rap awards, like back when Markle Mac, Michael Mark, Macklemore.
Mac
There we
Miller?
go.
Oh, I was still trying to figure out who you were saying. I was like, Meghan Markle, Mac Miller.
Prince
Where are we
Harry.
going?
But yeah, it's just like, yeah, it's just maybe people just start like picking out the biggest names. So it's like, okay, BTS is a lock to win the
Mm,
Asian pop one every single time, just because some people they don't know a lot about Asian pop, but they know BTS. So it just becomes
yeah.
like this kind of weird category. So maybe they saw that for themselves too, where it's like they'll be the
Mhm.
default all the time for the Asian pop Grammy. So they'll have like 50 Grammys, but maybe it seems like it's only because they're the most famous, one of the most.
Yeah. Are they on the what's it called? The
Grammy
council
committee?
board?
I don't know
Aren't
how
they?
that works at all. I don't.
Because I was gonna say I wonder if they have insight of like how the voting actually works, and they're like, ooh,
Mm.
I don't like that. Let me get on out of here. Now
Well,
that
wasn't
we've joined.
I feel like there was like a while ago, like an interview with a bunch of people who vote, and one of them was like, "I'm not voting for Beyonce because she like has enough or something," or they're like, "She seems arrogant" or something, and it was like, Grammy voters giving their
So this
inside
is not a
scoop.
personality contest. But you have to write that at the top, like, so how about this?
Not a
Don't talk about the
personality
look.
contest.
Don't talk about what they said, did, whatever. Just unless there was like something, I don't know, really bad, just listen to the music.
They're
What
like,
are we doing?
no, absolutely
I
not.
didn't like that one song that she did 2 years ago. So this year, nah, I don't want her winning.
But I feel like
This
that would
is
make
wild.
sense in those instances where somebody had a big year, didn't get a big reward, and then somebody comes around and people come around and give it to them, even if the next song isn't big. Like they're like, well, I like this person and I feel like they should have won last year, so I'm gonna vote for them for this year. Like I feel like there's probably so many that song that they want you to, consider reasons that people vote for certain things. Like I'm sure there's people who are like, I don't like this artist, so I'm just not gonna vote for them regardless of what they're like. I feel like there's always going to be pettiness in it, and it just sucks because it like it's the highest council, I guess, of like music critics or whatever. So like a lot of people still hold it to high esteem, and it's like, well,
I need to join
some of these
this
people,
council.
I know, get me in.
I need to get in there.
I've been
And then I
listening
do
to
the
the
same
same
thing.
songs.
I'm like, I just know BTS. Are they nominated? They're not. Oh gosh. So how do I get out of this council? Is it too late? I have to vote? Okay.
I'd
I'll
be
just
like,
put
so there's
B
this
for
guy
every
named
answer.
Kyungsu. He's in this group called EXO.
I think we should put his name in. I
Walk with
submitted
me.
him.
Jennifer says, I just heard that after BTS made publicly that they won't submit to the Grammys, they deleted their performance of Butter from their website, the most viewed performance in history of the Grammys. The Grammys did, to be clear, but not BTS.
Oh.
Should we snoop?
Really?
Let's take a look. See.
How do you know? How do people know this stuff?
I think it would just be on their YouTube, right?
Yeah, but like sometimes the things that are happening, like the stuff with Minaj, when people are like, she unfollow this person. I'm like, how did you, like, what were we doing that we saw this? Like, were you just looking at her friends list and refreshing it every 2 seconds and being like, wait, something changed? Who's here?
I feel like there must be somebody created some type of like bot or something. Yeah, some app that like alerts, like you can put who you want to alerts on, and they'll alert you when they're following count changes. Because that's insane. But that's insane. But I wouldn't put people past it. Okay, wait. Yeah. The Grammys, their performance. So it was their most viewed
on the Grammys.
The Grammys. I'm on the Grammys YouTube site right now.
Well, it won't be there, right?
Would it be there? I don't. Oh, do they not upload performances? Oh, it looks like they do. Yeah. Well, BTS uploaded themselves performing Butter.
Did they delete it? I see. That's still up there, and it's 150 million views.
Where is it? Can you link me to it?
Long time. I think it's theirs.
Oh, okay, yeah, but I think the thing is that the Grammys deleted their upload of the performance.
But did the Grammys actually?
I don't know. There's not a performance there, from what I see.
They have the jokes with Trevor Noah.
Trevor Noah is much safe. The Grammy beef.
No, I mean like jokes with BTS. It's not. It's not just Trevor Noah. Imagine.
Oh wait, people. Okay, so somebody, I see it on Twitter. Wait, did the Grammys remove BTS Butter performance page? Okay, it's on their page. Okay,
page.
I guess on the actual Grammys website they uploaded it. Sorry, I thought it was YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grammy.com.
Let's see. I was just looking All the Grammy performances are on Bangtan TV channel. The only Grammy thing I saw was Trevor Noah. Okay. If you check the channel's total views, it randomly goes, and if you check a channel's total views, if it randomly goes down, it means the video was deleted. All right. What was that thing called? View tracker? Social Blade.
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
A throwback. I used to check Social Blade like it was my damn job, y'all. Okay. Grammys. Okay. They got the Grammys. Not Mr. Beast. Y'all, this is journalism. I'll be honest. Okay. So they would have. Now, why did it just randomly delete? Sorry.
What?
I was like looking it up and then the page deleted. I mean, the page just closed. Somebody is trying to stifle.
Dun, dun, dun.
So looking like this. Smooth like water. Like criminal undercover. I feel like that would be mad petty though. Okay.
To remove
So
them, yeah.
here's Social Blade. Yeah. Okay. It seems Gucci. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. They deleted 2 videos on Monday. Wait, that would have been before because it was today they announced that.
Yeah.
So maybe they preemptively deleted it because they knew what the response was going to be.
They deleted something yesterday.
Oh, wait. The way I can't count. Okay. They deleted something yesterday. But if we factor in the Korean time, KST to PST.
Wasn't
I
the
don't know what
news? The news was today, right?
Yes, this morning.
Yeah.
Okay. So that would have been. Would that be Tuesday in Korea? Okay. No, wait. This doesn't make sense. Y'all, can y'all help me? First of all, give me some money because what do you mean they're making $100K a day? Give me some money. Okay.
I need money. And just uploading videos?
I guess videos that are old too, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess the verdict is still questionable as to whether they'd actually delete this video, but it looks like people are saying on Twitter that the actual Grammys page maybe had an article about it and they deleted it, which is shady. Especially because for the chairman or what have you to come out and be like, oh, we're saddened. Like, don't delete their thing. But you know, I'm happy though, because it's like, yeah, like I said, like if you're not messing with the way you feel like they're handling things, then just remove yourself from the situation. That's how you use free will, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, wait. There's tea dropping. Okay, I heard from someone in the industry that knows who has voting rights that some are not qualified at all to vote. I mean, I think period. Like I feel like that's so true. It's either people. I think if you're not keeping up with the zeitgeist of music, you really don't deserve to vote because you're not even trying to listen to what's going on. But yeah,
that's how I feel about the Oscars too, because I think like everyone votes for every category. I think they're the ones that like said that you vote for every category. Because I kind of remember being like thinking like, why would an actor be voting about cinematography? Like, what do they know? Like only cinematographers should probably be voting for that category.
Yeah.
And like directors for directors and all of that. I mean, directors seem like you can probably like get some more people in there, but like certain like niche things, I'm like, what does an actress know about special effects really? Except that it looks nice.
And I feel like also it's like, do they even care to know? Like, I feel like if you like maybe are like, oh yeah, I really like the way this is shot and stuff like that, that's one thing. But some people would just be like, okay, this is the name that I know, so I'm checking it off, you know? Like, and not even really consider to think, okay, not even consider to watch all the movies that are up for running, but also not to consider to think, okay, what did I actually think maybe gagged me a bit in this like type of category, and not just, okay, I'm trying to get to the actress and actor like nomination, so let me just check out everything. Like it's just really unfair because then it becomes that
just made me like, do you remember like what is it, the Nickelodeon, the Kids Choice Awards? Did you ever vote for those?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Really? I used to like do that with my sister, but like
Oh, that's
things
cute.
like that. I remember there would be categories that I was like, I don't know anything about this. Like, let's get past this stuff and get to the stuff that I actually know.
Yep.
And that's what like when you were describing the process like that, I was like, oh my gosh, it's just like like us, like regular people, like when they're voting for like the AMAs and all that, they're probably like, I do not care about any of these categories.
Exactly.
I just came here to vote for whatever his name, Justin Bieber.
Yeah. Exactly. I feel like that's 100%. So I feel like they need to overhaul the whole entire thing for both the Oscars and the Grammys to make sure it's actually being like fairly assessed and it's not just who's the most famous or who do I it can't like really can't be who do I like as a person because that's not fair if we are having a yearly, you know, like a yearly event that's supposed to look at music that came out in a certain timeline. Like I just feel like the whole consolation prize thingy is so frustrating. But like also
Yeah.
people are human, so I feel like there's no way that they're just going to completely sever how they feel about individuals from like the actual music. So it's just I don't know, it's flawed, but it just sucks because I feel like because it's considered like one of the highest honors as an artist, people still hold it to high regard and they really even if they kind of pull away from it or don't like how it happens they'll still be ecstatic if they were to win one, so it's like really hard to remove themselves. Like I was saying before, like BTS has openly said that like oh yeah we're going for the Grammys and you know music very much formed to try to get a Grammy, and then now they have to be like okay we're not messing with what this currently is, so we're just going to pull out. So it's really frustrating to see. But again, I think in those situations, the best you can do is just be like, I don't like what's going on here, so I'm going to remove myself. And yeah, so, but yeah, so no BTS this year, y'all. Hopefully we get Malv. Or maybe we'll get New Jeans. Who knows? Maybe we'll get
see
next
month. I guess next week.
Next month? Oh, okay. They announced, is that when they announced the nominees?
No, for New Jeans. Whatever the song is. Because I think they're coming back in August.
I'm ready to be a bunny because I feel like, you know, maybe they can use. Okay, this is the ploy. The girls on New Jeans are accepting this comeback so they can get enough money to pay Danielle's legal fees in debt, free her, and then join Minheejin's label. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh no, I hope not. Please.
Needs either.
Girls. No,
not the last part.
The shaman is gone. Minheejin has no one else.
The shaman is still with us.
She probably is, to be honest. She is us. We are the shaman.
We led Minheejin down this path. It's our fault, y'all. Was there anything else we wanted to talk about?
Card?
Oh yeah. Oh, almost forgot. So Card, they announced that after 10 years they are disbanding, but they have one last comeback.
I just said it's 10 years.
2020, 2016. Oh, nah. I was there, y'all.
Is 10 years ago, though.
So, like, not too much. Not too much. We don't have to get too expensive. Okay. Mind your manners. But yeah, it was 10 years ago when they came out with Ooh, na, 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 da, 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 new.
Iconic.
I know. What a good song. And they've been eating off that song and their subsequent songs ever since. But they have a new song. Oh, yeah.
Icky. I love that
Sticky.
Song.
What's your favorite part?
You know.
What's your favorite line?
I'm not talking about guidance. Like he came in. He said situation good, sticky, icky. I was like,
not
okay,
these whole years. Not these whole
what
years.
the heck just happened? Where you came from with this line? We were just having a good time before. Now we're having an amazing time, I guess. I don't really know. Keep going, I guess.
Woohoo! We have a so we have their disbandment song, I guess. Back to Life. Do we have thoughts? Positive, negative, neutral, drive.
I think neutral. Like I thought it was all right. I thought it was like fun-ish. Yeah. I only listened to it once, I will say. But I remember, like from what I remembered, I did like the rap parts more than the chorus parts. But I thought it was like a decent song. not like their best. Like
Yeah.
as I said, I like Sticky a lot. That's probably like I think that's probably my favorite of their title tracks, but yeah, it was all right.
Hmm. Yeah.
It's just a little sad because it's their last song. So
Yeah, I was gonna say I felt bad because it was kind of like similarly, I just kind of felt neutral from it. I feel like I tend to know when I like a song when before it even ends, I'm already rewinding because certain parts are hitting, and I just didn't really feel that in this case, which does suck because I feel like they've given really good songs throughout their career. But
yeah,
it being their last song, I feel like you made a really good point where it's like rarely is a artist's last song like the best song they
the
ever
best.
released, and it's nice that they actually have a formal disbandment. Like, even though that's
Yeah,
sad, I also feel like it's nice to put like a little bow on things, and especially when it's
yeah,
not like it's an amicable like ending, among the members. Like to be like,
yeah,
okay, this was like their last thing, then it just being kind of like limbo and being like, are they gonna ever come back? Like, what's happening? So I feel like that's good for the fans. I believe they're touring too. Are they going on
yeah.
one
I think
last tour?
so. I
Yeah.
also noticed that when I was looking up the song, because I was like trying to look up the song before this, and I noticed it was their first album, their first full album. I was like very confused because I was
Oh,
skipping over
okay.
that because I was like, okay, so it's not this one because they've had many albums before this. And then I was like, wait, it says new on Spotify next to it. This is the album. And yeah, so I guess this is their first full album, first and last, but like at least they got a full album before they
That's true.
ended as
Oh
well.
my God, that's crazy. But honestly, a lot of K-pop groups be EP warriors. Like, I feel
Mhm.
like a lot of groups just be, driving off of EPs. So that kind of
Yeah.
doesn't surprise me. But yeah, that's good that they squeezed that in there, like as the last
Yeah.
situation. So, but yeah, yeah, I mean, I feel like they've been a pretty, consistent group in terms of just being kind of in the zeitgeist, always touring, always giving the fans
Yeah.
what they want. So
And
they'll
they're
be
co-ed.
sorting it.
That was also like pretty
Yeah.
cool
Oh, wait.
because I feel like
Let's talk
not very
about it.
common.
I was gonna say, let's talk about it. They've been like ADP, or they rocked so ADP could run. But
Yeah.
yeah, there was like very few, I feel like, co-ed groups that like worked. I know there was literally
Yeah.
the group that Tiara
Co-ed
was.
school?
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's like literally had a co-ed of the name, but there weren't a lot. And
Yeah.
I feel like I remember when they debuted being like, all right, here we go. So the fact that they were able to like make it work, make it
Yeah.
work as long as they did is actually really, really admirable. So,
Yeah.
but yeah. So
I'm
shout outs
surprised
to
there's not a
Card.
lot more.
Co-ed. Well,
Mhm.
ADP is paving the way, I
But
guess.
like
Repaving.
other ones.
There was there was a group. Oh, this is digging into my like old ass K-pop stan lore bag. They were in the same label that 2AM was under. So JYP, but like not JYP, the other one. And it was like called, I think they were called Eight, and it was like a girl and two guys, but they were more of like a ballady, vocals first type group. I remember them.
I don't co-ed school. Triple H, I guess technically is also
Oh
one.
yeah, I was gonna say Triple H and
But
Hyuna.
then Cube decided to be stupid. Sorry, they stupid and just destroy Pentagon and that group all in
A
one go.
mess. A mess, yeah. Where a Cube, you will rue the day. But yeah, okay, Eight. I love how they're spelled eight, and it's like eight, the number, and then eight, the word. So maybe it's 8 8, and I just didn't know. No, it's just eight.
80.
Okay. Sure. Wait, was there like a list of hybrid groups you were reading from, or are you just
I just
getting them
looked
off
up
the top of the dome?
co-ed K-pop groups and then the AI overview. You know, Gemini telling me what I need to know, I guess.
Oh,
Coyote.
Coyote. Throwback. I don't know any of their
Sharp.
music, but I kind of know who they are. Sharp. Oh, this is first gen. This is past my pay grade. I guess like well, I guess they wouldn't really be co-ed groups. I'm trying to think if there's any of those like super M type groups that were maybe co-ed. But
The one before Super M. Do you remember that? It was like
with
it was like
Kyohyun.
Kai. Was it Kai? I think it was a Kai, Shoyeon, Eunhyuk, it's like Unique or something.
Oh, Unique, yes. Oh my god, that I had to open my third eye for that one. Yes, that is a throwback. Yeah, SM always loved to have those little units that like sang one song and then
Yeah.
performed at SM Town, and then they called it a day.
Ugh,
They
I love
love the unit
Town
moment.
songs. They still do it. I mean, they had that Zoo song with like Giselle and
Oh
Jenna
yeah.
and somebody else. Jamin? NCT and aespa, basically.
Mhm. Yeah, those are always fun.
Yeah.
Would SM the Ballad count? I don't think SM the Ballad was co-ed though, were they?
Did they have duet songs?
I don't know. I thought it was like literally the four guys who was in it.
Was it? Why did I think it was like multiple songs?
Was it? Wait, am I confused? Oh, Ballad Project.
No. You probably are. I thought it was just whoever you wanted it to be.
Oh, I just remember that. Yeah. So
What's his name was actually in it, I think, from Pentagon. Juno?
Oh.
He actually was also in another competition and won in a classical singing competition recently.
Oh.
Also, Pentagon's coming back, guys. So look out.
Okay, Pentaplug. Okay, there was
Yudon's not going to be there.
There was 50 people in Massive About. I didn't realize it was a rotational thing, and I guess
because it was just SM's lineup.
I didn't realize that.
Copy and paste.
Crystal was in that too. Okay, so my memory fails me. Yeah. Why were they screaming? Now let's revisit that. Okay, they were screaming.
So it looks like I guess like every year was like a different thing. So 2010 might have been 4, and that had from Pentagon.
And so why was Dio never in it? Be honest.
Because Juno was there, and so then they got rid of Juno, and then they're like, Dio, it's too late. Join this group, I guess. Take his spot.
Speaking of join this group, I do have to do one non-K-pop thing. Have you seen this thing that's happening with Usher?
No, but I did see like you put that headline there, and I don't think you put anything yet when I looked at it. So now I'm scared.
I was appalled. It was wait. Oh, so you didn't see it? So Usher and Chris Brown, Boo 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 Tomato Tomato, are currently on a joint tour together. And I don't know what is going on that tour, but apparently
my cousin just went to see them though in Maryland.
Ask her to do reconnaissance, because all I'm seeing is people be stripping and humping on beds, and I'm very confused.
I might have to ask her how it was, because she said somebody went the day before and thought it was amazing. So I want to know what she experienced.
Well, social media has the like tendency to focus on like the more outrageous things. So maybe they did just go up there and dance. But what I keep seeing is people being like, it's like Chippendales coded. I don't even know if I'm allowed to show this.
This seems.
I was gonna say, I guess that's their R&B bag. What I don't understand, and maybe I just don't understand entertainment ship, Usher has a whole wife. So I don't know why he's dry humping women on stage.
Really? I feel like he's been doing this his whole life. Even when he
is this why Chili left him?
Before a wife.
This is why Chili left him for Martin, not Martin Lawrence, one of the Lawrence
brothers.
Gonna
say, what's his name? My favorite one, Matthew.
Matthew Lawrence, because he was humping random women on stage.
Martin Lawrence. I just realized what you were going to say. For Martin Lawrence, my favorite Lawrence brother.
So. First of all, not the midlife crisis tour.
Well, Chris Brown, I guess for Usher it is. And that's why he chose Chris Brown to feel young again.
Stop. Chris Brown, ain't he like
37?
Oh, okay.
He's like my sister's age.
So
Now you're
wait,
saying
now that
wait.
Mr. Brown is in trouble with the law again, what happens to the door? Wait, what?
Again? What do you do?
Yo, what the heck?
Chris Brown is gonna be in the tour again tomorrow because that's just how his life goes. I feel like he goes to jail and then comes back like nothing happened,
what's
and
going
we'll
on,
just
Chris?
move on.
A mess.
He doesn't know.
Okay. So essentially this clip went viral because I guess there's a part of the performance where Usher brings somebody on stage and, you know, serenades them, kisses on them, hugs up, and blah blah. So essentially this girl, she got escorted up to the stage and this is what ensued.
Why'd they take her if she didn't want to be on stage?
Not the boo. All right. So
Because why is that me? I would have been like, I was like, no. How did we get here? What choices did I make? How can I undo?
even if it was an EXO concert, you'd be like,
I'd be like, please stop. Don't. Yes. Have you ever seen Community? There's like a scene where like what's his name? Donald Glover meets like LeVar Burton.
oh,
And he's like pissed. And because he's just staring at him like this.
that is,
And then in the
that seems
like,
funny.
in another scene, he's like, I told Pierce I didn't want to meet him. I just wanted a picture. You can't disappoint a picture. And I'm like, that's me. You can't disappoint a picture. You look at them. Please don't talk back to me. Like, I'm scared now.
Don't split me. That's crazy. I mean, I think that's true. I personally would never want to be on stage because it would be, I don't know. I'd be like, no, thank you, or whatever, you know. But yeah, it was interesting because people were like, why was she acting like that? You know, blah, blah. And there basically ensued this whole war of people being like, it's her right to be disgusted by him versus people being like, well, why was she there? She took a chance. Well, they were just saying like just because you're a fan doesn't mean you want to be grinded up on and touched up on stuff.
Yeah.
But then there's other people being like, oh well, why was she there? She took a chance from a fan that wouldn't want to be in it.
Yeah.
But apparently she made a statement and she was like, I guess she has a boyfriend and Usher has a wife. So it was like, oh, that thing. But then she also was like, I don't like Usher. He's sweaty. He's an old man. I'm like one half his age.
Did she really?
I was there for. Yeah, she was essentially like, I
Why
was
did
there
she
for
go
Chris
up there?
Brown. Well, that's the thing. She said that if it was Chris Brown, she would have happily, you know, participated in whatever this was.
Why'd you go up
But
there?
Usher is an old crusty man. And then she also was like, they just picked her when she first came because I guess her and her crew that she was with had floor seats. They saw her. They're like, oh, you look good. Come to VIP. And then I guess they were like, do you want to go on stage? And she was like, yeah, but they didn't say for who or for what or when.
But if she felt that strongly about Usher, she should have been like, wait, but is it going to be Usher or is it going to be Chris Brown? Tell me no. And when they say like, no, it's going to be Usher, she should have been like, I think you should get somebody else. Not, he's crusty, he's ugly, he's dusty. Can you not touch me?
She was like I was like, are you?
He's like, how far back is his bed? Hopefully I can just sink into the abyss.
I was like, oh my God, this girl hates him. But, you know, Usher fans were like, it should have been me. It should have been me. But I just thought it was interesting because I was like, oh, I guess like there's a side of being like, YOLO, they're choosing me to do this. Let me go up there. But also when you're actually up there, I don't know. I feel like I would, even if it was like whoever it was, I'd freeze up. I'd be like, why did I do this?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's just really scary. But I just thought it was funny because like the debate of like whether, I don't know, Usher was in the right, if he was rude, if his breath stunk, if he smelled bad, like so many theories of to why she did this. But ultimately she was like, oh yeah, I also went up there because I'm beautiful and people needed to see that.
She didn't say that. She said that?
She said I looked good and y'all are jealous because you would never look good enough to be chosen.
All right, so they can drag her because, like, what the fudge are you talking about? Like, what the fudge? I'm sorry, don't drag her, but like, my gosh,
Gen
what
Z
the
never
heck?
changed.
Like, why are you inviting the hate? Like, I'm prettier than you. Like, what? You look like he said he got you booed. Like, what did you win from this?
Listen,
2 seconds of
we
fame?
saw her face. Yeah, we saw her face.
I guess.
People found her
I guess
Instagram to
we
get
live in
her
a world
statement.
where you can go hawk to a and then make a podcast. So what is this? Who am I? We could probably have we'll have like a Usher and Chris Brown podcast next week. Like, it's gonna happen.
She follows him on tour, hoping to get invited up again so she can curve.
Do it every stop that she can.
I was like, why do I keep falling for this?
You again? Oh man, Jenkins. It's like let me go backwards again. I guess slowly. I'm scared as heck.
He's like in it, and he's like, "Oh no, he's going back." It's
But again, flashbacks.
Oh,
She gave this man PTSD.
Yeah, exactly. She's just there to torment him for the rest of his life. Like, he's like, oh, excuse me, ma'am. Can I have 2 McChickens and 1 double cheeseburger? And she's like, right away, sir. He's like, no,
not you.
She makes this her life visit.
That just reminded me, like, do you ever see a South Park episode where Kanye West was a gay fish? And he was like trying to figure out why he was a gay, because the joke was like, do you like fish sticks? And you say like, yeah, I like fish sticks. And it's like, oh, then what are you, a gay fish? It was a stupid joke that Cartman, not even Cartman, I think Jimmy like made up. And so he gets told this joke and he's like thinking like, okay, why am I a gay fish? Like, that doesn't make any sense. I'm a genius. I'm smart. Like, what the fudge is this? So he goes out on stage and he's like, yo. And he looks up and people are all dressed up as fishes and being like, Kanye. And he's like, what the fuck? You know, like, it reminds me of like, that just followed him in this show.
I saw a TikTok recently where they were talking about, he mentioned that in a rap and they were trying to explain it in TikTok, and I was like, I have no idea.
Stop bringing it back up. It's been 10 years, sir.
Oh my God.
You still don't get it. Like, now you are living the life of the character that they made.
He brought the character to life. But
like, straight up, he literally had a whiteboard. He had a whiteboard and he was like, so like, there's me, genius, like legend or whatever. Then there's fish sticks, breaded, delicious. And he's like, gay fish,
true,
homosexual. I don't get it. How does it add up to this? Like, I was just like, what are you doing?
That is so okay.
And now he's out here rapping about it. So I think
the context
told the future.
Yeah, I was gonna say the context makes more sense now because I was so confused and I was like,
you never
saw a random thing.
That's like one of my favorite episodes.
I've only seen maybe like 2 South Park episodes. I never really watched.
If you have to watch 2 more, just watch that one.
If you have
the Jonas Brothers episode.
I know the memes of like the Puritas ring and like Mickey Mouse like beating them up or whatever. Like, I know the memes of that, but I never actually saw the episode. Do they still make episodes of that?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
The last season
the
was
90s,
like very political. So
yeah, but yeah, I have to check that out. Also, do they still make episodes of Family Guy? Because I always see those on TikTok too.
Simpsons as well, which is wild to me.
That's crazy. Like weekly?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I guess.
I mean, I guess they
know.
It's like the Big Bang Theory. But yeah.
You don't like the Big Bang Theory?
It's not that I don't like it. I just feel like it was like around for a really long time. It's over now.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like I was just like, oh, this is like, I don't know. I feel like sitcoms like that. It's like
Anatomy. Sorry.
Grey's Anatomy is
That's
that lady
awful.
gets $1 million an episode.
No, she
The
does.
lady, yes. Oh my
That's
god.
why she's keeping it going. She's like,
exactly.
keep doing CPR. Someone else have a heart attack, I guess,
Period.
in this new episode.
Period.
Do
Like that's
something.
insane. Oh my god. But yeah. Okay, y'all. Is there anything else we wanted to talk about before we wrapped up this episode?
I think that was it.
Yeah, there wasn't that
Red
much.
Velvet's coming back.
Red Velvet's coming back.
Yeah.
That's good. Oh, is that why the Wendy stuff was like kicking up?
Yeah. Because
Oh,
the
okay. I was
pictures
like,
and stuff.
I don't know.
Yeah. So now people are actually realizing. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like there was like Joy. People were concerned about Joy a couple months.
Oh yeah, like Joy too, but like Wendy has always been like the last few years very, very scary.
Yeah, but it feels like people are bringing it up about so many idols recently, and it's just kind of and Ariana Grande. You know,
oh
American
my
Idol.
gosh, Ariana! What the fudge? How are you dancing and touring?
Yeah, it's very concerning. Like I feel bad, and here's the thing: I'm of 8 minds, right? Like there's the one where it's like clearly you were not this thin before, and now you are very thin. Yeah. So either it is a self-inflicted like restriction, or you are sick. Either way, people are going to be concerned because going on a tour that demands a lot of energy, you know, time, like moving, like stuff like that, maybe a messed up sleep schedule is not going to help that situation at all. Yeah. But at the same time, sometimes where I see people talk about it, it just is so insensitive that it's like if she is whatever she's struggling with, you being like you're too skinny, it's disgusting, is like not, or like you're being a bad habit or whatever. And I understand that when it comes to like bad role model, when it comes to disordered eating, like, you know, it's like, okay, if it's a public figure, it might inspire somebody. Okay, if my fave's this skinny, I need to be this skinny. You know, I can understand that. But also, that person is also sick too. So it's like, they are also struggling and a victim of what you are trying to make sure other people aren't a victim of. So being like, stop it. But then also I understand the thing where it's like, yeah, in some cases of certain eating disorders, people kind of are motivated for when people are saying you're so sick, you're so skinny, you're so sick. So it's like really like complicated, but it's just like I feel like either way I just feel really icky about it because it's just like I don't know what that person's going through, and even if it is like, you know, a disordered eating related sickness, I can't like yelling at them on social media. Like they need people in their actual life that love them to call them out on it and like get them help. Like it's just so hard because it's like you're not going to reach them as somebody on social media, even if you've been their fan for 5,000 years, you know? So I don't know.
I think it's just that's a hard thing for people to accept because it's like you're watching it real time and they're just like not acknowledging, and like you're showing, like you're saying you're like concerned, but it seems like it's falling on deaf ears. So it can be frustrating, I guess, as a fan who don't want your idol to be sick or get hurt. And it looks like it's something that, I don't know, you think that you can help with your words and just like, I don't know, you just feel helpless.
That's such a good way to put it. And it's really, really sad because I know there's people who probably mean well, but it's like, it's also the fact that like you can't help somebody unless they want to get help. So it's also like that person's not in the mind space. And I think it's like being an idol would be such a dangerous situation because you're rewarded so heavily for being thin that it's like, well, I'd rather be too thin than in some cases where you have idols that were like made fun of or like pointed out for being, you know, bigger than their other group members. It's like, I'd rather have you concerned that I'm too thin than go back to having those awful articles and stuff written about how I'm too big. So it's like, I'm gonna keep doing this thing because at least like there's some seemingly positive like response to it, you know, for everyone who says, oh, they're too thin. There's somebody who's like, oh my God, it's prettier that they're thin and stuff. So it's just kind
Yeah.
of like hard to like balance that, I would feel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Andre says, I've always hated the weight conversation in K-pop. It's damned if you do, damned if you don't. Yeah, it's very hard. Oh, okay. Last question. Any animes y'all watching?
I haven't watched an anime since 1968. Actually, 69 when we went to the moon.
That
Inspired
1970,
me.
but a year sooner.
Oh
Well,
my
what do
gosh.
you cosplay?
Yes. Wait, sorry. That's the only reason I know. Even Stevens. Oh my gosh. I used to love that song. Anyway.
It was
in
Scratch.
sixth
Ren
period.
deserves a Grammy. She deserves a Grammy for
Oh,
that
and
one.
what's the matter with Ren?
What's the matter with Ren? She's always so that was such a banger episode for absolutely no 6th period. Ah!
Oh yeah, 6th period. 6th period. If you don't know what we're talking about, watch Even Stevens. Just a musical episode, to be honest.
I was gonna say
Iconic.
episode.
It was before Shia LaBeouf was crazy. It was a funny, goofy kid.
They put their foot in that. It's actually insane how good that is. Oh, maybe things that you're looking forward to watching that are kind of anime adjacent, like the Avatar movie or the new Korra.
Oh, I was about to watch that last night, but then I watched A Quiet Place Part 1 or whatever the fudge.
So crazy.
Because
wait, is it out
Paramount
officially?
Plus. Yeah, it was on Paramount Plus. I was like, it was like in my face. And then I think A Quiet Place is also on there. So I was like, let me watch that instead because I don't feel like watching. I'm not in the headspace to digest what's happening.
That's
because I don't even remember what happened in The Quiet Place. I watched that.
That's a good movie, scary movie, but good movie. I didn't watch the second one though with
I saw the third one, technically. Day One. That's what it was called. I've only seen the first one. Didn't see the second one. And now I just watched the Day One. The one that has like Joseph Quinn.
Okay.
And Lupita and the
Okay. I mixed that up. I thought that was the second one. So I never saw the second one either. I really like that movie. I don't know how I let that slip through. But yeah. I want to see that then.
The Avatar, yeah. I'm excited for Avatar.
Yeah.
There's also animes I do want to watch. But I just have not. What?
You want to bring School Days back?
No. I already said Obsession was literally like School Days for me. And that was enough.
I saw
watch Obsession again.
Ooh, okay. We should watch Obsession. We should watch Obsession this weekend if we have time. Because it's on Peacock now.
Is it?
Yeah. Which I feel like it had a good run because it came out last year.
Yeah. No, it came out this year.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of Backrooms.
Backrooms was also this year.
Wait, so how did it get like a... Wasn't it one of those things where it was like an indie genre? Oh.
Yeah, it's made by a YouTuber, but I think it was from an actual company though. Like it got bought by an...
Okay. It premiered at TIFF in September of 2025. Then it got its proper release May of 2026. And then it got its streaming release July. Okay. That makes sense.
I definitely watched it in the theater this year.
Yeah. I saw it like a couple, maybe earlier this month. But yeah, stop. Girl, if you keep bringing up School Days, you'll be hearing from my lawyer and therapist.
Exactly.
Guys, send the bills.
Makoto is still in my head. That's the only name I remember from that whole entire thing.
Truly your fave.
At the end, yes. What happened to him at the end? Yes. That made him my fave.
Not okay. I don't want to give spoilers because I know you all want to watch it. So
just know that once you're watching and you see Makoto, you'll be happy by the end.
I was gonna say once you see Makoto in the first 5 seconds, they're gonna have to go through 12 episodes. Wait, it's 12,
and it's gonna be torture. To be honest.
It did get
each episode.
Foolish. It did get a little foolish. But yeah,
just so annoying.
Speaking of anime, me and Jazz are going to Otakon this weekend, so keep an eye out for that. I was like, should I stream? But I feel like streaming is like streaming where it's like streaming the con. I feel like it won't be that interesting, maybe. But streaming, like, you know,
unless we talk to people.
Yeah, that's true. Do you want to do boots on the ground journalism there?
Can we get Dan?
I feel like we should. Actually, low key, let me bring my little mic, like handheld mic, and maybe we can get him to do interviews or something like that to see people's teeth. I wanted to do like, because I was like, oh, I want to do a vlog, but I'm like, what would the angle of the vlog be? And I feel like there's so many people like our age that don't realize that it low-key be popping for, like, they always think it's just like a bunch of kids at these events for some reason. So I feel like giving a perspective of like a grown adult going to these cons,
All the
and what you
parties.
do. Oh, I'm in bed by
Sugar.
9.
The banks that we rob.
Stop.
It's amazing, actually. You should also, like, everyone should go.
So many banks.
No kids
so many
allowed.
banks that are there.
Exactly.
Oh, are you going to promote the pod? Maybe we can do that. Wait.
I like how simple that is.
Oh, I should have made not flashcards. Yeah, let's promote it. Oh my god.
You can get like one of those online cards.
Oh, like the QR cards.
Yeah.
QR codes. Okay, wait, that, because you're actually thinking like a business mogul. We can do interviews, K-pop. Oh, there's like a K-pop. Okay, we can do interviews and then ask people like what like about current events, about K-pop related current events.
Okay.
Like, do you think
New
BTS?
jeans?
What do you think about new jeans? Okay, we should come up with a list of questions and then we can ask more generic ones like who has the song of the summer so far or something like that.
Ooh.
Who's your bias to end all bias? That would actually be so good.
K-pop?
Oh my god, yes. Wait. Okay, and then there's like a K-pop dance competition, so we could literally just stalk that place and see what people say. Oh, this is such a good idea. Okay, now I have to buy a proper mic stand. Because I don't have like a proper, because I'm gonna use this that I'm recording with to film, because that's the only camera I have at this point. It's the Osmo Pocket 3. I'm like trying to show you guys somehow, but I literally can't. But like it has like a little lapel mic that you can hold on. So maybe I can get another one of those, and then maybe like somebody can hold the camera, or we can get Dan to hold the camera. Well, maybe for the K-pop questions, we'll do the talking for the K-pop questions, but then we can go around and ask people. That is such a good idea. Would you be interested in doing that, Jasmine?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Yay!
You thought I was gonna say no.
Because you were like,
I think my face would have been like, yeah.
That would be so fun though. Okay, I have to take a whatever of like the equipment I have, because it's been a really long time since I've done like, because that's what I used to do. Like, I don't know if you guys know, but before I had this channel, literally in 2 BC, I used to have an anime channel called Beep Boop 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 Boop. And one of the main things I would do was go to cons. I don't know. I'm sure most of the videos I've like put on unlisted because some of them were cringy. But like, yeah, I used to go to cons and literally be like, hey, like, what's up? So we finna bring that back. Oh wait, this is so exciting. But I still want to do a vlog too, because I think that would be fun as well. I think maybe if anything, streaming is just very hard to do. I'd rather do like pre-filmed stuff and then upload and edit it later. I feel like I've tried to do in person. Maybe we could do like a get ready with us stream when we like do like Sailor Moon or something like that. But I'm trying to like, just in case you guys want to watch. But yeah, oh my god, that's so fun. Okay, thank you for the great idea, Andre. Thank you. And also everyone, make sure you like and subscribe because we'll be going to Otakon. Okay. Is there anything else you wanted to tell the people? No, don't say that.
I started trying to pack. I hate packing. Sucks. I'm trying to think if I watched anything or did anything in the last week. I guess I could say like what I'm reading.
Okay.
Book club, not a book club. I guess it's a kind of with my friends. And it's making me read again because I haven't read a book in so long. And this is the furthest I've gotten in anything in like a while. But it's called The Poet Empress. And it's pretty good. I think it's a standalone, so I think it should end with this. But it's like basically about like a girl that's like grows up poor, and she becomes like the concubine to like this really evil, um, to be king or
Mhm.
emperor. And it's like in a world where there's like magic and girls can't read. If you read, you're basically treasonous and they'll kill you. And only guys read. They also are the only ones that are educated. And there's like magic in poems. So you can write poems and it will be magic. And so basically, it's kind of like her trying to learn how to read and just like also start using magic while also being a concubine to this really evil guy.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's not really like a romance so far. It's like more so like drama, fantasy.
Mhm.
So,
Does she
which I
have
like.
is it like she's not falling in love with the guy that she's the concubine for?
No,
Okay, I was gonna say. It
which
seems
I really like because I'm tired of after reading Fourth Wing. I was like, I can't. I can't do romance anymore. I was like, if this is what fantasy and romance is, I don't want to do it.
I want
I need
out.
to stay away from romance for a little bit.
That's funny.
So.
It's actually funny because some of the plot points that you described are like the plot points kind of like a couple really popular anime. Like not the concubine thing, but the not being able to read. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Apothecary Diaries.
That sounds familiar.
Maybe you've seen it. It's like this girl with it's like old timey, like I don't know what you feudal era, I guess. But it's a girl with the green hair and the guy with the purple hair, I think. I have only watched like 3 episodes, but I know there's like a plot point about how like she shouldn't know how to read, but she does, and then she becomes like I think it was like the Empress's like right hand. Oh, she becomes like her food. What is it? Like the person who like taste tests food before?
Oh.
Something.
The way you phrased it sounded like she became the food to the person.
She became
like her food.
She was a snack.
I was like, this sounds like not a promotion at all. Sounds like a demotion at the highest degree.
They're like, you can read, come die for us. Come get 8. But then there's also another anime. I forget, I think it's called like Witch something Atelier, where it's like you cast spells by drawing pictures or like drawing like little like tiles. Kind of like how
that actually sounds familiar.
I feel like it's kind of like in Fullmetal Alchemist, how like you gotta draw that thing a little.
Yeah, it was like
similar. Yeah.
Oh, I need to watch that again.
Me 3. I'm sure
oh my gosh, I used to love that. That used to be my favorite anime.
Literally top tier.
If I rewatch it.
I think on that my anime list, it's still pretty. Brotherhood is still pretty high. I don't think it's.
I think both of them are pretty high, are they?
I think so.
Brotherhood's the highest, but I think
it might have gotten like pushed down by like Freyrin or something. I haven't checked in a really long time, but
I heard about that. What is that?
My sister loves that anime. I watched it was very slow. It's about some girl. She's an elf, and so she like lives forever. And so it's basically like it's very interesting because the show opens at the end of a journey. So she went on this like 10-year journey or something with like this like priest, this like swordsman, and this like ogre or something like that. And so it starts when they just finish that their whole adventure. But then you kind of see, I don't want to spoil too much, but you kind of see what happens after. But then because like she lives so long, she like ends up outliving them. So then you see like what happens after with her. It's very interesting. Yeah, kind of. It's more
like that.
Reflectful. You want to ponder. It's like reflectful.
No.
Stop, not the immediate.
I don't like to reflect about death. I don't need that.
It's one of those things. Oh, wait. Jordy says, what is the name of the book?
I tried to show it. It was a Poet's Emperor. The Poet Empress. Oh my gosh, I can't read. By Shen Tao. A lot of the names, I think it's like set in like kind of like China, basically.
Oh, is this a newer book? Oh, it came out.
I think it came out this year, technically.
Okay,
Yeah.
recent. Okay, I gotta jump
Yeah,
on
there was
that.
only hardcover because I really wanted a soft cover. I don't like hardcover.
I have to check that out then because I've been in a book slump. The last book I read, I did not like, so I just kind of stopped reading it, and I haven't read since, low key.
Oh,
But
is that
I've
called?
been
Like
on.
D&E? DNF?
Oh, did
Finish.
not finish. Yeah, that is like I like I kind of have trouble with like being like, okay, well, I should probably give it a full chance. But this book was just so boring that I was like, I actually feel like I'm wasting my time. But then it kind of made me not want to keep reading, which was bad. But I recently
book
got
was
a
it?
manga. It was called, oh God, it's like The Curious Death of Christy Brown or
Wait.
something.
Oh, I think I know. I was gonna say Eleanor Rigby. That's not it. I think I know what you're talking about. That was like a top like mystery book,
Yeah. It's like about the
like a couple
influencer.
years ago.
I forget what it's called, but it's like I probably have it somewhere. But yeah, it's about some girl who has a twin sister and they were like separated at birth, and the twin sister got adopted by a very rich family while she did not. And so like she lives this really privileged like influencer life, but then one day she like dies and the girl tries to like snoop it out, and like while doing that she's like basically she's there. She's like the first one to find a body, I guess. Am I spoiling? No, it's not really. She's the first one to find a body. So instead of like being like, oh, my twin sister died, she's like, she lets them believe that she died so she can assume the life of her twin sister. But while she's assuming that life, she's also low-key trying to find out how how her sister actually died. But it was just too much like, and then on TikTok, oh my God, she has 4 million subscribers because it's like within the culture and world of influencer. And it was just grating to me, no shade. So I was like, okay, this is kind of corny. And the like mystery wasn't really gagging me. So I was like, I don't really care that much. So
What was the rating? Did it have a good
I
rating?
don't know. I don't think I looked. I kind of just went to the bookstore and I was like, just going to sections. Yeah, it looked interesting. And I was like, oh, I kind of like the influence. Like, I think it could be fun. But it was just too, like, this is Saint Montclair. She has 43 million on TikTok and she doesn't mess around. I was like, all right.
That caught your eye. She doesn't mess around.
I was like, all right. But I am reading, I don't know if I still have the book. Let me see. Okay, I don't know where it is, but there's a series called Skip. Actually, let me just get the series. Oh, maybe it's here. Oh, nice. I actually have it. There's a manga series called Skip and Loafer. I could not really describe to you why I like it so much because it's literally just about this girl. She's from rural Japan and she makes it her mission because she wants to. It's actually really cute. She's in like from a small like countryside town in Japan, and her town's kind of like dying because like there's not a lot of people there. And so her goal is to like bring people to the town to make it not die. So she essentially wants to become a politician. So when she's in middle school, she's like, okay, I want to go to high school in Tokyo because I know I'll get the best education there. And so it's basically about her living in Tokyo to go to school. And then every now and then she goes back to like the countryside and stuff. But it's basically about friendship. Like it's like she's the main character, but it's kind of an ensemble cast where it's like a lot of people at her school. You hear stories, but it's really, really cute. And then there's this guy, and he's supposed to be like the he's like the Kyung-soo, like the handsome, popular.
Give me out.
Transcending, magnetic guy.
He's blonde though.
Yeah, I don't know how that. Well, maybe that's he was like an actor, so maybe that's where
an actor.
Yeah, he was a child actor, but then he stopped because of mysterious reasons.
Sometimes
boogie. But
sometimes these people are so young. I'm like, how do they have so many mysteries already? They're only 16.
You're too young to be mysterious.
No, but like sometimes I'm like, it's like some deep like mysteries, and I'm like, How did you have this whole life already?
You know, T.
You're
Kind of
only-
low T. He keeps having people come up from his past. I'm like, all right, your past can't be this extensive. What's going on? But it's very sweet. And I think it's really nice because this is not a spoiler. There's a bit of a romance between them, but it's very slow burn. Not slow burn, but it's almost like non-existent. Like I feel like it's a real depiction, a really good depiction of like falling for your best friend, but also you're very young. So that might not be the focus, where it's like everyone has a crush on him, right? And then she's like, maybe I have a crush on him too. And then he's like, maybe I have a crush on her. But then she's like, I feel like you actually don't like me. I think it's because we're just friends. And you feel like you kind of maybe have to, because I have a crush on you. You feel like you have to have a crush on, because they actually start dating at one point, which I was really shocked. But then they break up. Sorry, I'm spoiling this. But it's like they break up because she's like, I feel like you don't actually like me. I feel like I'm pressuring you into dating me because you feel like you need to be my friend. And then he's like, oh, T, okay, let's break up. But then he's like, wait, why am I so sad now? So it's like kind of like this slow, like figuring out, maybe he's just
coming of age.
Yeah, it's very well paced. And she's really cool because she's like, actually, why am I even dating when like I have so much stuff to do? Like I need to be in clubs, I need to blah blah. Like I can't focus on that right now because I have a goal. So she's T.
Wow.
Yeah.
Better than what I was. I was in high school. I don't know what I was doing. Not thinking about the future, really.
She is very like head on shoulders. I was definitely like, okay, I don't even know what I was trying to do either.
Make it through.
Andre says, I'm reading How to Giggle by the girls from the Giggly Squad podcast. I know that podcast, but I didn't know they had a book. That's very interesting. Should we write a book?
How to goggle.
From the Goggly Girls podcast.
I feel like that doesn't exist.
Like it could. How to Sleep from the Sleepy Idol Girls podcast.
Oh, that's better. Take a melatonin.
Okay.
It's just one page. Period. That's
all
it.
you wrote. That's all
Close your eyes. Close your eyes. And dream. How about that?
Dream of us.
You're welcome.
How about that? Dream of Jasmine.
No.
How about that?
That'll be the final page.
Just a no, a big no with a period.
How to giggle. Is this a self-help?
Oh,
it is. Yeah.
Cute. Giggling is such a cute way to like express like laughter and
it also is apparently if you make yourself laugh, it's supposed to like make you in a better mood. At least that's what my mom told my grandma. And so my grandma would try and laugh when she was sad.
That's really sweet. I mean, I definitely feel like my go-to when I'm like frustrated or sad or crashing out is like watching like stand-up specials or like improv sets that I've always found really, really funny, like Who's Line stuff. That's like instant like get in a good mood. Cause I'm like, I'm gonna scroll social media when I'm like trying to like relieve myself of like icky feelings. So I'm like, I might as well scroll something positive and not whatever horrible thing might pop up on TikTok. So
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's better. Better for your brain, to be honest.
I mean, my therapist clocked me because I was like, social media is so toxic. And he was like, you can curate what you see by interacting with like positive stuff and like, science
like
and
that.
stuff. I was like,
what are you doing?
Actually,
I'm right. What I was saying, as I was saying, social media sucks.
Yeah, actually, stop this.
This was my time.
Exactly. Actually, keep your mouth shut. Okay. I told you, listen. Imagine
I'll finish what I was saying.
Bullying my therapist. Zip it, Jake. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for the reminder too. Everyone, don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video, follow on socials, tag the pod for stories. Oh.
You gotta say the last part
because watch Goodbye Laura instead of School Days. Or whichever one. Stream card, watch out for Red Velvet, period. Thank you, Andre, and thank you everyone so much for hanging out this episode. You don't have to go home, but you have to get the heck out of here. We already kind of did the outro, so we'll see you next time on the Sleepy Idol. See ya, Otakon, if you're going. Dream of Jazz. No, I don't know if this is the right way, but
Oh,
Bye,
I'm hoping
guys.
I'm going the right way because I'm pointing at you on my screen.
Think it is. I don't know. I feel like sometimes like the video is saved and then it like flips. Maybe. I
Oh
don't know.
no.
Maybe.
Well.
See you guys. Bye.